The support for our crew chiefs and the folks that are actually on the ground doing the work starts at a very high level. It starts at the governor's office, feeds right down through Secretary White's office and through my office. I have been here for 25 years with you guys. I know many of you personally. I've worked with many of you on a lot of different various things. I've never worked with better people in my life. The DOH has to be accountable. That can't be lip service. That word means something. That means that when you do something, there's consequences for it. Those consequences can be positive or they can be negative. We want to accentuate the positive. We want the citizens of this state to know where their money is being spent. We want you to be so confident in the job that we're doing that it's a given that your road is next. I can tell you there's nobody in the state that's never complained about the West Virginia Division of Highways. It's just a fact because we're easy targets. We're not going to be as easy targets in the future because we're going to perform the way you expect us to perform. We're going to get this work done. We're going to be accountable for it, and you're going to know where your tax dollars went. You're going to know how well we did, because it's going to pay off. All of this work that's not really pretty, it's not really a great thing to do. The ditching, the putting in the pipes, the mowing the grass, and the patching the potholes. None of that stuff is a great thing to do. We're never out there patching a pothole and cutting a ribbon and having a big ceremony with all the politicians around. But once you do what you do best, we pave these roads and we start getting a cycle of pavement that is years and years, rather than paving a road with 1.5 inches of asphalt and then 2 years later we're right back out there patching that same road and fighting all winter long, throwing coal patch in those same holes that are in the same place every time. And then in the spring we go out and we patch them again, and then we patch the patches. We're going to get more life out of this stuff because we're taking care of the things that deteriorate the road. And that's a thing to be proud of. We've always operated on a spending plan, not a budget, but a spending plan. We give you X dollars and you spend it. Well, now we're going to do the work and account for the cost of it. We're going to run the maintenance part of our organization. We're going to run all of our organization very much like you do in your own household. You don't set out and say, okay, I've made $100 this month and that's all I need, so I'm going to quit there. You keep going, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep going. If you think we're going to back off, you're wrong. Our foot's on the gas here in maintenance, and we're going to keep it on the floor. This is every bit as much important for our economic recovery as all the big bond programs that we're working on, all of the big federal aid roads that we're working on. These are the roads that people live on. These are the roads that people drive on. You've heard the governor say that if you want to go to the convenience store and get a Slurpee, these are the roads you do it on. Very few of us are on those interstates every day for our daily life, and that's just the truth.